Now, I will be the first to admit to you, I am no woodworker, and I have never used a planer. I think a lot of Vevor's customers on a product like this are going to be just like me. Somebody who's kind of getting started, so they can't invest a whole lot of money, and they want a product that's going to work and be a good value. Well, hey there, hobby homesteaders. Welcome back to Peaks Peak. My name's Lucas, and we're sharing our hobbies here on 38 acres in eastern Kentucky. And today, we're starting some woodworking with the help of a new tool. Now, guys, anybody with a sawmill knows that eventually you're going to have to do some woodworking. I have been looking forward to my first woodworking project, and my wife gave me a job. See, my wife's about 5'0" probably 4'11". And so, when she sits down on the pews at church, her feet don't reach the floor. They just dangle, and it's uncomfortable. So she needs a footstool. She was talking about ordering one, and I said, you know what? I have some walnut that I milled, and I'll make you a footstool. But I don't have any woodworking tools or any woodworking experience. But I'm gonna get started on that because I got my first woodworking tool in the mail today. So this is a Vevor thickness planer. I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested in picking one of these up. So far, this seems like a good quality piece of equipment. We've tried out several Vevor products. Some of them were great, some of them we were not crazy about, but we'll keep you posted on how this one works. This is a 13-inch, 1800 watt, 8000 RPM thickness planer, and I think it's gonna work great for the small projects that we're gonna be getting into. Now guys, this wood that I have to work with is actually the very first log that I milled way back last year when I borrowed the Woodland Mill sawmill from my buddy Justin. He needed a little bit of help sorting out some adjustment issues that he was having with the mill, so he brought it over and we worked on it. And then we pulled this walnut log out and we milled it. And I've had it sitting and drying ever since, waiting for the opportunity to build something with this walnut. We're gonna start by just taking these 5 boards and running them through the planer and see what kind of job this thing does. All right, so the first thing I figured out is you got to take that dust collector off of there and install this tray that they give you, or it will get clogged up because there's nothing sucking the shavings out. So we were able to plane our first board, and I think it looks awesome, but because of 1, trying to take too big of a bite, and 2, letting the dust collect up in there and jam it up, I kind of damaged the board just a little bit before I realized what was going on there. So yeah, live and learn. But man, we got a nice walnut board there. So we're going to try it again on the next one, see if we can't do better. Now, I will be the first to admit to you, I am no woodworker, and I have never used a planer. I think a lot of Vevor's customers on a product like this are going to be just like me. Somebody who's kind of getting started, so they can't invest a whole lot of money, and they want a product that's going to work and be a good value. So, here's the board that we turned out first. I mean, I sure am happy with the finish. I mean, this is a beautiful product here. So far, so good. I'm really liking this. Absolutely beautiful. This is really pretty walnut. I'm excited to do something with it. So guys, listen, literally in the matter of an hour and a half, I was able to unbox this, assemble it, and cut up my boards and get them planed and ready to do some woodworking. And I am very pleased with the finished product. It's going to be very easy to get a consistent thickness. And these boards weren't perfect candidates. This was the first time I'd ever milled anything. This is the first time I had ever dried any wood. So everything is all brand new here, and I'm just learning. Any of you who are experienced woodworkers know that without me telling you. But I hope this is encouraging to those of you who want to get into woodworking, or maybe you just bought a Mech sawmill because you've been watching my videos and you want to see some of the things that you can get into. Well, Vevor has some affordable woodworking tools that will help you accomplish that goal. And that's what they've done for me here. I am looking forward to doing lots of projects and running the wood through this planer, and I will keep you posted on how this holds up. But again, if you're interested in one of these planers, check out the link in the description and pick yourself up one. Well guys, be sure and stay tuned to the channel, and I will share with you the finished project when we finish this footstool for my wife. I'm gonna chip away at it. I can do a little bit of work inside, but man, the time changed and it's getting dark early. That makes it a little more difficult to accomplish all the things we need to get done around here. We'll keep chipping away at it, and we appreciate you all watching. Until next time, get outside and enjoy God's creation, because it's beautiful out there. Y'all have a good day.